Assalamu alaikum everyone. I would like to thank you for clicking on my video, and I would just like to tell my story about how I came to Islam. So my story began when I was in college, and there was this girl that I went to college with named Zara. Shout out Zara if you're watching this. Hi. So Zara really introduced me to Islam without putting it, in my face, I guess. So I would go to parties and Zara would always tag along to take me home afterwards, basically. And she was always there for me, like if I needed anything, if I just wanted to chat. And so one day I went into her room and she introduced me to her prayer rug and her hijabs, and I was like, wow, Zara, you have a lot of hijabs, mashallah. Those are very beautiful, and can I try one on? And she could have been like, no, I would never let you try one on. Why would you even ask that? That is so weird. But instead she was like, yeah, girl, let's try one on. And so I tried one on, and she gave me the most beautiful hijab to try on. Like, not even kidding. Like, it was so beautiful. So I tried it on, and I felt so pretty, and I took pictures and, all that. So anyway, I took it off, and, a few years go by, I get out of college, and I don't know where Zara is now, but maybe she's on YouTube somewhere. Anyway, so Zara moved on, I moved on, and a few years later I see an ad on my Facebook for a hijab, and it says something like empowering the world's strongest women. And I'm like, you know what? That is true, because Zara was a strong woman and she wears hijab. And you know what? I tried on a hijab once in college, and I'm kind of curious about it now. Like, these wheels started turning in my head about hijab, about modesty, about, what it means to be modest. Slowly, over the course of months, these wheels started turning in my head. And so I really wanted to explore what that meant. So I ordered some hijabs, and I tried them on, and as soon as I tried it on, I just knew. Have you ever done something and you just know, like, as soon as you do it, that it is the best thing you could have done? That was me with hijabs, okay? So I tried it on, and I was like, huh, just the best. And so I really felt like it was for me. And so I knew. I put it on, and I wanted to wear it everywhere. This was before I even reverted. I wanted to wear it everywhere. And so I start wearing it around the house. I start trying to wear it outside, and everybody is freaking out, because I live in an area that is very Islamophobic, unfortunately. And people were concerned that, I would run into a toothless person, and they would be like, why are you wearing that thing on your head? And, But I have yet to run into that toothless person. Anyway, so I wanted to wear hijab all the time. It caused a lot of rift between me and people I cared about. And a bunch of the people I cared about were just saying things like, oh, just let it go. Just let it go. It's just a piece of cloth. Just let it go. Just give it up. Just give up. Give up. Well, that made me try even harder. I was like, I'm not giving this up. Why would they say something like give it up if it didn't mean anything? Clearly, it means something, and it's important. So, a few years go by, and I continue on, and I joined like a Facebook group for Haute Hijab, and I document where I wear my hijab, and I wear it to work for the first day. I'm so nervous and I'm so excited, and I'm so worried about what people are gonna think, but I do it and I wear it in public, and it's just amazing. And everyone is rooting me on. Like, no one is saying anything bad. Everyone is rooting me on. So that is just like a stark contrast from what I experienced with my family and, people I cared about. That was just such a stark contrast. And to have these people that didn't even know me just rooting me on, saying, yes, you've got this, you're so brave, it was just amazing. And it really gave me strength. And so, to those women, thank you. I can't express words to thank you enough. So anyway, a few more months go by, and I get on Mindful Muslima, and I'm listening to their podcast, Mindful Muslima Speaks, and it's a great podcast. And I'm listening to it, and I'm really resonating with it, and everything that she is saying, it just hits me at times that I need it. And she has this group called Thrive Muslima, not sponsored, but a great group. And so I joined Thrive Muslima, and I meet all these women across the world who support me and support my journey, not even knowing me. They talk to me, they check in on me, they're there for me. Just amazing. Amazing. I hadn't even said my Shahada. I'm not even a Muslim. And they're supporting me. What is that? That is just amazing to me. It was truly, because I was raised to believe that, Muslims were like the other, and, they were all, just bad. I'm finding that that's not true at all. Okay? So, anyway, so I get emotional thinking about this. So I get ready to say my Shahada. I'm mentally ready. I'm spiritually ready. I've learned how to pray a little bit, and I'm like, it's time to say my Shahada. And so, Mindful Muslima, what does she do? She gets a group of women together to witness my Shahada. And it was amazing. I said my Shahada, and the peace that I felt, it was unparalleled. And I became Muslim. And so no one in my family really liked this at all. But anyway, so I say all this to say, I came home. I found my home. And it felt right to me. Like, Islam feels right to me. Modesty feels right to me. Like, I've had comments from people that didn't know me that say things like, oh, what a pretty scarf you're wearing. Oh, you look beautiful today. Oh, I love your shirt. It being a modest shirt. Oh, where did you get your clothes from? Things like that. Simple things that, they wouldn't say to me otherwise. And I've had people closest to me say things like, "You look like a hot dog." So, and I hope this helps someone.